Alright, working on a 1930 FH again, and I want to try and get this hot metal plate off here. You know, in theory it should come off right now because there's only 3 bolts that hold it in, but as you can see, it's steadfast on there. You know, because this hot metal over the years it swells up and twists and warps and stuff like that, and it's, you know, there's a flange on the inside there that attaches to the block. And not attaches to it, but it fits inside there, and it's a tight machine fit. So, like I say, this is all unbolted right now, and it should, in theory, just pull off, but it won't. So, we'll try and take this off here. This here's the governor. I'm going to try and keep you guys in view. Sometimes I don't do that, but it's the nature of the beast. Oh, whew. Gonna take the bell off. You know why I call it a bell? Because it sounds like one. It's actually just a cover, I think, for the governor. And I'm going to shut these down because the threads on the end of here are probably a little buggered up. I'm having trouble turning it, so it's going to take a little bit of time. I'll turn you back on though when it comes off. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Alright, I'm gonna talk us through this. More for me than for you, so I know how it goes back. Even though there aren't that many parts and I've done it before and it wouldn't be that tough to figure out, it's just easier if I got a video to watch, right? Alright. How's that? Let me move it over here for you. Alright. Got this 9/16/18 nut here. And a washer. And then the bell. Oh boy. That might have to, I don't know if that's, okay. Might have to shock that off. Alright, let me play with that and I'll turn these back on when I get it off. Alright. Yeah, I cleaned that up with a wire wheel, a wire brush, and put some juice on there. Some aero foil. And it's still pretty tight. You know, that's not tapered or keyed or anything, not like the, you know, the flywheel end, but that's just another case of this. Here's this is steel, but this bottom piece here is white metal or pot metal, whatever we're going to call it, and it's swelled up and it's tight up on there. So this would be the ideal puller to use, but it weighs about 20 pounds and it's too difficult for one guy to handle. So I've had this 2-jaw, that'll work, but I think I'm going to try this 3-jaw and see what we can do here. It's a little easier to maneuver. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Like I said, I'm not going to get crazy with it because this stuff here, this old stuff breaks pretty easy. Let's see if it pops. Or eases. Ah, there we go. Here we go. It's just what we wanted. Well, my face was right there. I was looking at it. It could have got bad. Okay. Alright, this is the governor here. And this is what you gotta watch. See, these just have little things. These have little ears. But nothing holds them little ears on, they just come out. So, you see how they go out? This here's a hole, and this here's a slide, a whole slide. So, this should be easy. See now we can clean all this and clean the inside. So, I put that off to the side, and then got a washer. It doesn't look like there's a top or a bottom or an inside or an outside. So that goes on the top. Then you got this. Very cool. I don't know if this is made of wood or not, but I remember with one of them, actually, it's in good shape. These usually crack and stuff. So we'll reuse this one. All it has is little studs here, and the little studs hook onto this piece right here, and that's what happens. This pushes your governor out. So alright, we'll soak these and clean them up. Alright, yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Alright, let me clean this table off, and then we'll try to get that other side off. Alright, yeah, I tried to clean out back here some of the grease and gunk. Sprayed some Aerocroil, and I know I told you guys don't pry and push and stuff like that, but what I was doing was just trying to tap there, see if I was getting any kind of movement at all, and I don't think I was. Still on the frame there. So now I'm going to try and I'm going to stick it on the side here and get a plastic machinist hammer. See if I can get some movement side to side. I don't think we're doing it. Like I say, I'm not going to get crazy with this. If it don't come, I'm not going to force it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any kind of movement at all. I'm going to stick this nut on here. We'll try hitting it with the hammer. And like I say, if we don't get any movement, we're not gonna force it. I'm gonna use a big hammer, but just tap it lightly. Let me move these around. Maybe you can see a little better. There you go. How's that? You know what? I think it's working. I think it's working. It is. Alright. I don't know what to hold here. Here we go. Might as well take the crank out while I'm here. I'm going to take the nut off though. Let me get a wrench. Don't go away, let me get a wrench. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm glad that came off. And it didn't come off in pieces. Glad it didn't come off in pieces. Like I said, that's the best way I know of getting them off, because you try to pry them, you're just going to break them. Did you see that, Louis? Put that in your memory banks there. My buddy Louis, Rusty Glove Box, says he has one like this that needs work. There you go. Wow. Look you guys at. Look at that crank. That crank is beautiful. That's a 90-year-old crankshaft there. Unbelievable. Look at old teeth. Yeah, this engine didn't see much use at all. Alright. Now what I can do is I can actually take these rivets out. I'm not going to straighten this. This is a little cattywampus, but it's okay. But then I can straighten this and paint it and clean it, and now I can clean back in there and get all that. I guess you take that cam out too. You know what? While we're here, let's see if I have a wrench to take that out, a pipe wrench. See how tight it is. Well, it ain't bad at all. Matter of fact, I can go this way. And now I got a better pipe wrench in the garage than this. It's got no teeth on it. This wrench here needs a set of dentures. Let me see if I can find a better wrench. I'll go away. Yeah, I found a baby, and that looks like it'll fit right in here. Oh yeah, baby got a good set of teeth. Yeah, you see the way that's bent? I thought that was bad, but it's not. That's actually how they are, and then the little cap goes on over them. So this is still good. You just gotta make a cap to go on there. But we got a new one, so we're gonna use the new one. Alright, let me clean this mess up. Alright, yeah, things are going pretty well now. I'm happy with that. If I recall, I don't think these had oil seals. You know, they got bearings in there, and I think that's what keeps the oil in, because it's only splash. It's not like there's any pressure. There is a piece of metal here, and it's shaped so the round edge goes down, but that's your bearing right there, brass bearing, and then that just sits right there. So don't lose that. And then, you know, I moved the engine in, and the cam fell out. You hear? One thing about the cam is this cam's in good shape too. Like most Briggs or most of your engines, you know, you'll find a dot where you set the timing and stuff, and these don't have a dot. They don't have a mark, they don't have a slash, they don't have nothing. But if I recall, even on the gear, you know, the gear it matches up to, there's no marks on that. I guess you can't see it once it's in there. But there are instruction manuals that tell you which way to point this crank, and then where to put the lobe and stuff. So there are instructions on how to set the timing and stuff. So that's okay. But here's the cam. Let me show you the cam. All right, you got that little lobe on there, and not only does that push your push rod up. Let me show you. Well, the push rod is just a little hole, just goes down. Can you see this? It's kind of dark. There you go. There you go. That hole right there. That's where your push rod goes for that one rocker. And then that comes through the bottom. I'm gonna see. Okay. Where you at? Okay. That comes in the bottom here. I'm going to try to keep my hand out of your way. And there's two little levers. And the cam, where you at? There we go. There we go. And the cam sits between these two little flat pieces. And the one lever pushes the push rod up, and the other one pushes the oil pump rod down. Pretty unique, pretty cool. See, I really don't have to take them out. You know, but they're only held in with a cotter pin. So we may take them out just for fun. Not right now, but later when I feel like having some fun. Alright, I'm going to shut you off from now. We're not going to end the video, I don't think. But I'm going to shut you off, and I'm going to go grab me some dinner, and then we'll come back and maybe we'll do a little more. Maybe we'll take this off. Drill this out. This is only held in with some rivets, brass rivets, but we will take that out. Looks like we got a clog here. Your wheel's supposed to come down here. And I feel some parts in there. You're going to have to look that over. Alright. I'll see you when I come back from dinner. Alright, we're back. Alright. This is all stripped down, ready for sticking in the washing machine. I ordered a gasket set for this. Instead of making these gaskets, you get this one gasket. And then there's a round one that goes up top here, a copper one. And you got the two gaskets that go in the oil pan, on top of the oil pan, on the bottom oil pan. And then a couple carburetor gaskets. So yeah, for what they cost, I ordered it. And they're nice gaskets too, you know, they're sort of rubberized, so you really don't get any leaks. I like them, so that's good. I'm going to put this off to the side. The parts washer there is full right now, so we'll have to wait to get that stuff out and clean it, and then we'll stick this in there. Okay, so now, I guess what we'll do now is, I thought I seen some crud in here or something. I thought something was broke. You know, this is the drain hole. You know, your oil goes around the crank and stuff like that, and then what's left comes down this tiny little hole here. Can you see that? Here we go. There's a tiny little hole, and that comes back into the engine. And there was some stuff there. In fact, there's a piece here. And all it is crud. You know, that's inside the end, like it was inside the engine. I thought it was like pieces of something, but just crud. All right, let's turn this over and maybe we'll drill this out, drill this piece out, and then we can put this in. This will fit in the washing machine. All right, I'm right here. These are brass. Can you see? Here we go, just about, just barely. I just want to take the head off of that. Tough little bit. Maybe a screwdriver in there, maybe it'll pop that. Be right back. Alright, let's see if this pops. Yep, there we go. Good deal. Good deal, Road King. You wouldn't mess that hole up. I think maybe I'll get a smaller drill. Because I did hit the aluminum a little bit, not much. Hot metal, but let me get a smaller drill. Alright, let's try this one here. You still in frame? Okay. The rivet's turning. There we go. Thought he was going to give us a little trouble. Still in frame. Okay, perfect. There you go. Alright, now I can wipe this down, get most of the crud off, and stick it in the parts cleaner. So that enables us to get in back here too, get all this crud out and straighten this, and also want to get this one off. Get this. Here's the kill switch. You see that little button? Little kill button. And I'm going to take that off, and then we'll rivet that back on. That's just held on with a couple rivets too. These are aluminum. Alright, there you go. Alright. I hope you guys remember how that goes in, because I don't think I was paying attention. This is held on with a couple more rivets and stuff, but I don't think we have to take it down any further than we do right now. Okay. Replace that wire too. Alright. Alright. I think we got a few minutes left here, so how about we take the Kickstarter apart here, clean that up. Looks like somebody just got a nail in here. Straighten it out. Alright. Interesting. This is all steel except the sprocket. Can you guys see that? And the sprocket is, looks like it's pot metal, I think. Odd. Pot metal. Used as a sprocket, lasting 90 years. Alright. Don't look like it's difficult to take apart here. It looks like there's just enough tension on that. It's probably only one turn or so. Alright. You know, if you wanted to restore this and get goofy, you could actually put a new chain on there, because it actually looks like just a regular 65 chain. Even a sprocket, you could probably find a steel sprocket that size and put some holes in it, because it has 4 holes, one to hold the chain, and then I guess the other one is for the spring. Alright, you guys in view there? Let's see what we got here. Okay. Yeah, that just looked like one turn. Alright, I'm not going to take this sprocket apart. We're going to leave that all assembled. No need in making work for ourselves, right? And then we got the spring. Alright, I'm doing this for myself, more for myself than for you guys. It's a nice little spring. And then, I thought this was a uniform, but it's not. Okay, hold it this way. And the top is flat and it comes down here and looks like, I don't want to say. Okay. Alright, then take this out. Looks like it'll be straightened a little bit. And then all we got left is this, the little foot pedal here. Let's see how tough that is to get out. Might loosen up, feels like it might loosen up. Okay. Got it, it's coming loose. You guys watching how this goes together? Or should I say comes apart? Okay. That washer is pretty, oh no, it'll come off. Okay. So you got a washer on that, and no kind of bushing or stuff. Sometimes they put bushings in there, but not the case here. And that's it. That's all holds it together. All right. See if we can clean that up, wire wheel these and make them look pretty. It kills me. Pot metal. They must have thought a lot of that back then. All right. I'm going to throw this in the washing machine, and I guess we'll call that enough for this video, huh? Alright, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one. I guess by then I'll have some parts cleaned up, and then we'll throw the rest of them in the bucket. Alright, see you then.